Ali.
Ngoja.
Ali.
So tulie. Unakimbia wapi bro?
Toki. Lakini umegoma hautoki.
Chocha.
Forex unaosha bila kopi.
Chocha.
Ocha wanajua we ni doki.
Chocha. I love that. We want to get to know you.
How much time do we have?
3 minutes. Unaswat?
Bwana. Intaka kwa behind the wheels. Inaitwa nini?
Behind the what? Behind the wheel?
You judge.
If you didn't catch that joke.
Ali.
Yes, the Kikombe.
Ali.
The Kikombe.
Ali.
Yes.
What would happen when two Nilotes enter a pod? Two strangers from the Nilotic tribes of East Africa.
I am the Kikombe.
And I am Ali.
And thank you for being here.
The Kikombe.
Ali.
The Kikombe.
Ali.
How are you?
I'm great, Ali. Ali unapendeza.
I don't know, really.
Look at yourself.
I love your shirt.
Thank you.
Love the colors.
I had to bring some African.
Brown.
I had to bring some African touch to it.
I love it. Mm-hmm. It looks nice.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Umeshindaje?
Nimeshinda salama. Did I just say you're welcome? Nimeshinda salama. Do you know, it's so weird because I know I'm on this side, so I'm almost nervous.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
Yeah, I 100, because I was there and I'm like, I was not ready. I thought I was.
Ali.
But don't worry, I'll be easy on you.
Ali.
I'll take you slow.
Ali. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Ali. Mm-hmm. Happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's.
Ali. Happy Chinese New Year.
Happy Chinese New Year.
Ali. Happy Thai New Year.
Happy Thai New Year.
We're here, Ali.
We're here.
Ali Mbwekse.
Yes. I'm doing. Oh, how you doing?
I'm great, Ali. I'm really, really great.
Yeah?
Yes. I feel great to be here.
Mm-hmm. I'm also great. Good. I'm excited.
So am I.
Yeah.
Yes.
I really want to see what your thoughts will be on these questions. Very easy questions.
Talk to me.
We want to get to know you. Mm-hmm. Get to know what influences you've had in your life.
Okay.
Get to know what you find funny. We want to get to know what you think about a bit of politics.
Politics is fun.
Mm-hmm. We want to know what you're thinking of. What's your future like? What are you working on?
My future?
What's your future looking like? What are you working on? We want to know what are some of the things that fascinate you. Mm-hmm. We want to know how do you live with others?
How do I live with others? Okay.
Yes, now that we are in a global world, we call it a global village, isn't it? So, how is your relationship with other people who are different from you?
Allah? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Easy things. See?
Yeah, it sounds easy.
Easy things. You know?
It's complicated.
We want to see what do you think about yourself?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about yourself? We want to know what kind of education did you get?
Nice one.
We want to know a bit about your childhood.
I can live with that.
We have some commercial breaks here and there. We have maybe a dare or two.
Okay.
You never know.
Mbona nafanya sigi?
Yes. Pretty much. Imagine. Pretty much. Very easy. And we're done. Easy. Araka.
Let's do this.
Shuffle.
Oh, I meant to shuffle these cards. Okay.
Shuffle.
Okay. Ali.
Yeah.
How was your day today?
What a lovely day. I traveled today, so I had an easy way. I loved it. I had an easy time commuting, getting here, settling in. Loved it. I'm in a different environment. So I don't know. Maybe that's what's making me happy.
You are happy.
And
You look
excited.
happy. You're glowing. I cannot lie to you. You're glowing. Ali, you know one thing?
That's what we love to hear.
I'm still coming to terms with the fact that we are in the same spot recording.
You know, I'm still getting used to your face.
Buddha. Do you know?
Okay.
This is really good, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Okay.
So I've shuffled those cards.
Great.
Please be kind.
No. Ask the cards to be kind.
What's the thing that the Kenyans
Ipeleke
say?
na mtaratara.
Mtaratara.
Ipeleke na mtaratara. Mtwaro.
What are we shall gonna do?
If you didn't catch that joke, watch our previous episode. If you know, you know. I don't know what we're gonna shall do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, the Kikombe.
Ali.
Hi so much.
Hi so much. Hi very much to you back.
Aha.
Yes.
Hi, fine. Tell us about a challenging or scary moment in your life.
Oh, boss. Okay. A challenging or scary moment in my life.
Tell us.
Ali.
Yeah.
You know, I grew up in a very poor family.
Yeah.
I lie. We were economically challenged. And when I was growing up, coming by things like food was tricky. I grew up in a university and we had a lot of facilities. We had a lot of amenities. Unfortunately, that did not transform to what we got inside the house. And, you know, everybody deserves good food and things like that.
Sure.
School fees,
Yeah.
it didn't really translate to that either. So I remember in high school, I worked hard.
Yeah.
And I had just finished my primary school, and I was about to join Form 1,
Yeah.
which is grade 9, right? So grade 9 is Form 1. So you finish your primary school exams, people sit for their exams, and when you sit for your exams, you prepare to go to Form 1.
Yeah.
Now, back in the days, we used to finish our exams in November or early December, and then in January, they would announce the results, and then in February, you join school, right? So they did announce our results. It just happened that my mom was very ill at that time. And so when we got the results, we were very happy. It also just happens that my mom was a huge backbone of our family. And when it hit us, that our mom had died, or our mom had passed on, I was scared. I was scared that I would not be able to complete or join secondary school. I'd been called to what we call in Kenya national schools, which is top tier schools academically.
Yeah.
So I thought, oh my goodness, my mom's not going to see
Me making it to a national school.
Do you know, after I had worked so hard and she'd given me all this consent and she promised me that I'll be able to make it through. She promised me that she had the insurance to get me through to high school. But I was just worried and I was scared that she would not be able to see me fulfill that. One of the scariest moments in my life. I was 14 at the time. Yes. I remember very well that she died on the 22nd of January. Yeah. And she got buried, and 2 days later, I went to high school. And life happens in very weird, poetic ways, right? So when I was in Form 4, so I'm finishing my high school, guess what happens? My father loses his job.
Okay.
So I know I've worked hard to complete high school.
Yeah.
I know I'm meant to make it to university, and I know that I will. But here I am thinking, how is this university going to pay for itself? Is it going to pay for itself?
Am I going to make it?
I don't think so. And even if I make it to university, how am I going to pay for it? Because my father's lost the job. Now, that's another very challenging time of my life.
And it's similar to what you had before high school.
Yes.
Oh, your teenage.
It was a tough one. And now I can imagine other times, I can imagine other times that were challenging, but the ones that really spark tough and they hit the right nerve are the ones that hit you when you really are close to achieving something great. And then it almost feels like it drags you down.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it is darkest before dawn.
I tell you.
Oh, well.
We made it.
And may your soul of your mom...
Look at me now.
May your soul of your mom rest in peace.
I wish she was here,
I know she's looking at you.
I hope so.
She is.
If souls exist.
She is. She is.
If
Believe
souls exist, then I believe that she's looking at us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, now, interesting. Since childhood, what is one thing you've always had in abundance?
Okay.
Since
Childhood again.
What? Yeah, it looks like
Ali, are you
your
sure
ducks are in a
there
row.
was shuffling in those cards?
You shuffled them. So, you tell me.
Okay. Since childhood.
Yeah.
So Ali, the way I told you that I grew up in a fair, in a poor family. One of my best memories are the laughter that we had with our family. One of our best memories were the joy that we shared with our family.
Yeah.
And one of the weirdest things about this kind of joy, it came in times that we were very, very hungry. We didn't have food, but we always found reason to laugh, right? I know I told you just now that our mom died.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
During that period between my mom died when I went to high school or when I was having challenges in high school, it was a tough time for us, right? Mm-hmm. But we always had that love. You would expect a family that has such challenges to be a family that is, for lack of better words, dysfunctional.
True.
However, we always stuck together. I always say that I have 3 or 4 moms. My mom who birthed me, my stepmother who took over from my mom because my father remarried several years later, and my 2 sisters, Damar and Susan.
Yeah.
These 2 raised me. Hakuna ujinga, I'm not lying. These 2, they gave me absolute joy. And then there's my brother James, and then Nano. And then my other siblings as well. Those 5 of us, we were so tight. And even after my father remarried, we embraced the other family just like we had been living with them. Yeah. So this kind of love, family love, has always been there. Fast forward to now, I've got a family that I believe loves me. I see it. They love me.
That's lovely.
Yeah, so
that's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's beautiful when people have it's rare. It's rare, more rare than we know it.
I think we're lucky.
So laughter.
Not necessarily laughter, but love.
Love
that breeds from finding joy in those tough moments. We would say we made fun of ourselves for going to bed hungry. We made fun of ourselves for fighting over food. Do you know?
I know.
We made fun of ourselves for not having tap water running in the house, and we would laugh about that. Do you know?
I know.
And you can't do that if you don't really accept yourself, and then you love yourself for that.
True.
Because you can't change anything about it. Then you're young. What are you gonna do? Steal?
It's not in your power.
No. Even if it was in our power, it wasn't in our principles that we were raised with.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's lovely.
How
are they doing now? They're well?
Do you know, I'm sorry I'm digressing. So that love that I had, I think it pays back in family. My family is doing so good now, so well now. My sister Susan, she had sacrificed so much about her upbringing. She sacrificed relationships. She sacrificed her education. She sacrificed so many of her friendships so she could take care of us. And so did Damar. And, they waited until we were older. Then they went on and started their own lives. My sister Susan now is a nurse, and Damar is a nurse as well, and they're living good lives. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah,
Power
they both
to
live
them.
in America.
Power to them.
Power, boss.
Power to them. Okay. Now, from America.
Talk to me.
That was a bit heavy. Let's make it a bit lighter.
Please do.
So, tell us a song you can dance to non-stop.
A song I can dance to non-stop. Just one. One.
Choose one of the many that you can dance to. One you can dance to non-stop.
I can tell you one that I like right now.
Okay.
Right?
Maybe you can dance to that one right now, non-stop.
There's one that I really like right now.
Okay.
By Calligraph Jones.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What's
Do you
the
want me
name
to
of the
sing
song?
along to it?
Kama
una noti kuna demu menoki anakuliza ka uko na moti.
Chocha.
Rentu jakanja landia shakupa notice lakini umegoma haukomi.
Chocha.
Umegoma hautoki, si ndio?
Hautoki.
Lakini umegoma hautoki.
Chocha.
Forex unaosha bila kopi.
Chocha.
Ocha wanajua weni doki.
Chocha. I love
What's the other one? Ocha wanajua weni doki. Mbogi wanakuita weni bosi.
Chocha.
Ajia uwezi cheza loki.
Chocha.
Buda kila kitu chocha.
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 Chocha. I love that song. That's a nice speak. You really can vibe to that song for a long time.
I can vibe to that song so long.
I love it. Shout out to the OG.
OG.
Shout out to OG.
Do you know
Calligraph Jones.
He's top notch.
His top.
Yeah,
I like him. I like his wordplay.
He's brilliant. He's brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Shall we continue?
Let's do this.
Now let's go to school.
We're going back to school. Okay, twende shule. Yani shachocha alafu nenda shuleni.
Is there a part of your schooling or education that you wish was done differently? Is there a part of your schooling or education that you wish was done differently?
A part of schooling or education that was done differently.
You wish it was done differently.
There are several. You know, Ali, I'm an educator now. I don't know if you know.
Yes.
I'm a teacher. Mimi ni mwalimu sasa.
Uh-huh.
And the more I see and the more I observe myself teaching and the more I interact with my students and the more I interact with my children, the more I interact with society, I realized that the way education was packaged for us when we were growing up back in the days, I don't believe that it was the right way. First of all, education was packaged so you go to school so you can be successful in life, economically.
Sure.
That was it. You go to school so you can get a good job.
Does that mean to an end?
Secondly, education was packaged so that it was punitive. So if you don't perform well, you're a failure in life, right?
You have no hope.
You've invested all these years to go to school, and then if you score lower, you're looked at as
you're doomed.
You're doomed. Personally, I do not agree with that. You can't tell me that you've invested so much of your time, and time is money.
True.
So you've invested so much of your time, you've worked hard, you've showed up.
Yeah.
And then, just because there was that exam that defines who, that sieves people, whatever you call them, that is the determining factor to you making it out there in life. I don't agree with that. And I wish we did it different. I mean, it's still that way now.
How
but
different? How do you wish it was? How different do you wish it was?
I think there should be ways to determine who is successful. I think anybody who invests time should be given that honor that you have invested this time. You have showed progress. The thing that I struggle with education is it doesn't matter how much progress you've made. What matters is what you score at the end. It doesn't matter if you started at 0 and made it to 40. Somebody probably started at 70 or 80 and made it to 90. So they've only made 20% progress. But this guy who started at 0 and made it this guy who started from 0 and made it to 40, that's huge progress.
Yeah.
But then this guy who went from 0 to 40 is essentially is somebody who scored lower. You need D. Okay,
so take me back. You're saying education is equated to you want to equate the reward to the time put in.
Yes,
take me
rather
through
than
that.
the score.
Take me
Rather
through
than
that.
the score. It should be the time that you've put in education in relation to what you've scored. You have invested this time. You've showed up you've worn uniform.
For 8 years. And then
Not
another
8
4
years,
years.
Ali. Nursery.
Oh, yeah.
There are those kids that start in nursery.
Oh, that's 3 years.
And nowadays people even start lower. 2 years old. Watu wanaenda baby class sijui zinaitwa dini. You can't tell me that
your
you
life.
8
More
hours
than
every
12
single
years.
day. And then you sit for your exams after sijui zinaitwa BCG, CBC.
Yeah.
And then that's what determines if you go to a good school or not.
Yeah. Whether
First
or
of all,
not.
what is that good school business?
True. Yeah.
So I struggle with that.
Okay.
I wish it was different. I know realistically it can't just switch overnight.
Yeah.
But such are things that need change.
Okay. Interesting. I get you on that. I agree with you. I think our education in a way is not, it's only tailor-made for is it blue collar jobs or is it the white collar jobs?
Essentially, yes.
Yeah. And so then we don't have market for talent, for artisanry. People who can do things with their hands, people who can do things with their voice. We don't have the market for that because we don't create it, because our education system is just skewed towards people who sit behind a computer and chomp away.
You go to school so you can get employed. Now,
Yeah.
I agree with you with that aspect, but I disagree with you that they do not have those avenues for those people that do like handwork and things. They do. However, they are designed for those who are so-called failures. Ukiscore D, utakuwa mshamba, utaenda kufanya kazi
like
kwa shamba.
If you scored an A and you wanted to go to Juakali and learn how to
everybody would be standing at the gate. Everyone will bash you.
Yeah.
You know,
True.
if you scored highly, if you scored an A and said you wanted to be a farmer,
like,
people would look at you like you're an idiot. Yes. So, and those are the designs of education that we need to really reconsider, because even by that analogy, a farmer feeds every single person.
Everybody needs a farmer.
And what does farming have to look like? Farming si kubeba tu jembe. It's not just carrying that hoe or having that plow. It's a lot of science in it. There's a lot of maths in it. A lot of technical know-how, biology in it.
So they're farming and producing all year round, regardless of weather. I think that's pretty smart.
Yeah. Alini me jam.
Relax. Tulia.
Go on.
Sasa, hebu tuambie.
Yes.
What is a goal you have now? And what's currently driving you to achieve that goal?
Goal. A goal. So something I aim at getting. Sindio?
What is a goal you have now? And what's driving you to achieving it?
So one of my goals is to hopefully get my daughters to complete at least high school education and possibly make it to university. That's a long-term goal, right?
Yeah.
I want my children to get a good education, and I would like them to make it to university. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, and I'm not saying I would like for it to be easy for them, but I would wish that they do not have to worry about finances. It's an experience that I've had, and I'd rather it's not
that
there.
They don't experience it. I get you. I get you. So what are you doing? What are you doing to make sure that you see them through?
I just have to guide them, I have to...
How far along are they from high school?
Completing high school?
Yeah.
You mean?
Yeah.
So one of my daughters is 10, and the other one is 8.
Oh.
Yeah. 8 and 10. So we've got a long way to go. We've got at least 10 to 12 years to go.
10 to 12 years to completion of high school?
I mean,
oh, for
Zawadi,
both?
Right, for both, right?
Okay,
so,
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
plus or minus one. You never know.
Yeah.
COVID might happen again, and we'd have to repeat, one of those things in education.
That did not happen again. I cannot have another round of vaccines.
Imagine that.
Jeez, man.
Oh, you never know.
No.
It is what
Anyway,
it is.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
I wish you well.
Thank you.
And may it be so. May you see them through.
Inshallah.
Haya. Kasonge.
Kasonge, Ali.
Unazipeleka mbio? Like, we're like halfway.
I think we're doing great, Ali.
Okay. If you're president for 5 minutes, Sai, what sector would your primary priority be? If you were president for 5 minutes,
yes,
what sector would your primary priority be?
Ali. Sector. So, Ali, does it matter how I become president? Or let's not judge
No,
that.
you're already president,
So
and you have your
if
5
I'm
minutes
elected
of
or
fame.
Selected.
Thing is, you're president now. We don't care who shall do at what.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ali, I think, I think once you fix education in any system in the world, and you fix it in a sustainable way, you've solved so many issues, and you've set up a fantastic foundation for the future. And like I mentioned earlier, our education system I think it's making a good change. It's evolved into something even better than what we had before. However, there are so many things that we need to change, and I'll give you an example. I think our sense for education is skewed. I think we still have this notion that we go to school so that we can be successful, right? And I don't think that's what it should be. I think people should go to school. I can give you a hint. I can give you an example here. Ali, why do you go to school? Why do you get an education?
To do better.
What do you mean to do better? Why? Why do you need to do better?
Because I live with other people in society.
So why do you need to make other people's lives better?
It makes everyone's life better.
How?
If I do better around my place, you do better around your place, then if your place is close to my place, then we are together, cumulatively, we are better. So if I pull my weight, you pull your weight, person X pulls theirs, then we are better off. Because what's the highest fulfillment? Service. Or
Ali.
Ama swali yako ni nini?
Ali. If there's a professor watching this, who knows them? I kid you not. I kid you not. That is the essence and the philosophy that should be ingrained in our education system. Education should be just for the purpose of peace. End
For service
of
to
stories.
others.
End of story. Like when you solve the issue of food, you've solved the issue of peace. You've solved the issue of roof over your head. You solve the issue of economics. You solve everything.
Because if I
You've
have
solved peace.
what I need, then what business do I have coming over to your house to steal?
Exactly.
If I have what I need, what business do I have hijacking somebody on the highway? If I have what I need, what business do I have in other people's business?
I would even take it further and say, even when I don't have what I need, am I complacent with what I have now to a sense that the fact that I'm coveting or I'm wishing to have what you have does not endanger your life. Do you know? It does not endanger the life of somebody else. And I think that's the essence of education. We can't all be rich. We cannot all be wealthy. But we can wish well for everybody. Do you know? I can go to bed hungry and wish that I wake up the next day happier.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah.
And I wish that I wake up the next day with the aim of going to seek better.
Yeah. But
Si maneno ya cha kurokota si cha kuiba.
yeah.
Yeah.
That is very dysfunctional.
Yeah.
That's true. I agree with you.
Yeah. I think we need to stop making education competition. And yes, it is a competition, and life is competition in a certain way.
I get you, because all this thing about who's number 1, who's number 2, who's top 3, who's top 10, who are the top 10 schools
Give me 5
in
minutes.
Kenya.
I'll leave 5 minutes in that power.
But we did scrap that now. We no longer have the top school is A, the top school is that.
We didn't scrap
in a way.
We still publish the names of the students and the schools.
But anyway,
and the
we've
county,
started
right? The
moving away,
counties.
and the counties.
So it is still a competition.
It's true.
Yeah?
It's true. But
we publish the name of the student, the school, the county. It's still the same. We say, oh, Maseno had 12 A's, or Bush Alliance had 219 A's.
Kabarak had XXX.
Boss.
Yeah.
So it's still competition.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. Wow. But do you think this is a challenge of your lifetime? Do you think it will change in your lifetime?
I don't think it will change in my lifetime, but I think that it is evolving that way. It's evolving in that
we are moving in that direction. And I like the progressive ministers we've had a bit, even the ones who've had a stint at it.
If we ever have the right people in the jobs, if we ever have the right mentality, and if we ever had the right training for teachers, and this kind of training for teachers, we need money. Teachers need money.
Yeah, and
money. Teachers need economical.
We were actually having this conversation the other day.
Empowerment.
We digress, but
yes,
we're talking about how whenever you say you're a teacher, everybody comes down and they're like, yes,
there's
sir.
a level of respect that you're given, no matter where you go in the world.
In the world, the moment you say you're a teacher, everybody comes down and they're like, okay. They humble themselves in your presence. I was telling you the same thing happened to me in Garissa, because a lot of guys like me were either teachers or doctors. So when they saw me around, they thought, this one either is a doctor or a teacher. So even when I went to the markets, they're like, harakisha, usicheleweshe mwalimu. Harakisha, usiweke daktari.
Nice.
And I was like, wait a minute. This is how it feels.
Women.
to say you're a teacher. This is how it. I was like, yes, I'm a teacher, because you get so much respect, because people know you're the one dealing with our children every day. You're the one we trust to mold our children every single day. It's such an honor.
It is an honor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should be respected and compensated.
I think they're respected. They are respected. They're not respected. They're not given the it's not done accordingly.
Don't you think compensation is part of respect?
Big time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I know this gig, I should pay you 50 Gs and I want to give you 10K, isn't that disrespectful?
To a way, yes. Yeah.
Okay. Taking from the context of your country, well, these questions are very political. Taking from the context of your country, in your opinion, does democracy unite or divide?
Democracy. This thing called democracy.
From the context of your country, Kenya, in your opinion, does democracy unite or divide?
Oh, man. Ali, how much time do we have? Ali.
Yes, the Kikombe.
Ali.
The Kikombe.
Ali.
Yes.
What would happen when two Nilotes enter a pod? Two strangers from the Nilotic tribes of East Africa.
I am the Kikombe.
And I am Ali.
And thank you for being here.